Hello everybody, my name is Almost Xander, and welcome home. Today, we're playing the Stanley Parable. Finally. This is the Stanley Parable. Let me be real here. I have no idea what's going on. It'll throw down the trigger warnings for this game, which I had to go and look up, because, again, I've never played this. But evidently, there is a lot of derealization mentioned in the game, so if you deal with derealization or paranoia, then it'll be aware of that. Also, if you have epilepsy, this game apparently has flashing lights, so be on the lookout for that. And I guess there's also mentions of mental health, mentions of trauma, and mentions of suicide, so keep yourself safe, obviously, if you get paranoid. Alright, English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No, I have not. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I want to make sure it's visible for you guys. Because for me, this is barely visible. But I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm going to keep it a little bit brighter than expected, specifically so that you guys can see it, alright? Please enter the current time. For me, it is 5... Oh, shoot. 5:26 p.m. Okay. Confirm. Is that gonna be important? Does this take, like, actual time? Note, accessibility options can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Is the time important? Because now it's 27. I feel like I should have, like, waited for the time to change. Because, like, I'm not gonna be able to, like, if I have to wait, like, an exact amount of time or something like that. Oh, boy. Okay. Accessibility can be options through settings. Wonderful. Hello. Ooh. Lots of noise. I'm busy with edumacation. Hey, props to you. Oh, whoa. Okay, you guys, can you guys see that when I move my computer mouse, it shows up on the computer, and also the computer on the computer, and the computer on the computer, and the computer on the computer. That's so cool. Okay. All right, begin the game. The end is never. The end is never. Oh, the end. Oh, okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Hello, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Oh.
Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Okay.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Hey, what matters more than being happy?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Okay.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Okay.
Something he would never quite forget.
What was it?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Apocalypse.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Is this like
something was very clearly wrong.
2012 core?
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
For those asking what the genre is, all I know is that it's fourth wall first person story. Oh, I'm in control here. For a first person story. I do not have legs, which is a good start. Oh my god, I move so quickly. Can I? I'm very curious. The sensitivity is so high. Okay, I guess it did say I was supposed to leave my office. Okay. Holy crap, I move quickly. Can I, like... Can I slow that the fuck down or no? Oh my god. The noises. The noises. No? Okay. Okay. The noises give me anxiety.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, the meeting room. Yes, I know where that is. Yep.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Man, I love living in the void. You know, my favorite state and my favorite country. Of my favorite city. Oh, it's like a fan. I can't jump. This is very upsetting. Why can I not jump? I thought spacebar was jump.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
So it's gonna be this kind of narrator, I see.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I'll keep clicking. I'll keep clicking.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Okay.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly.
I can do that.
50 clicks.
50 clicks. 50 clicks? I can do 50 clicks. I'll keep clicking. Yep, I'll keep clicking. Yeah. I like this.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417. 417. Where's 417? Where's 417? I need to find room 417. 426, 425. 420. Haha, 420. 420, 417, 417, 417. 417. You can do this. I can click this.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. 437 was back this way, right? The numbers go up this way. 437. I need to go to 437. 427. 430. 429. Wait, 430. 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
We're getting
now,
somewhere.
Door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. 415. I can do that. I can click doors. I can click door 415. 415 is the door I need to click. I can click that. 417. 416. We're getting closer. I can smell it. 415. I can click this door.
Now, back to door number 437.
I can do that. 437. Yes. This is giving me a sense of purpose in life. 437. Where would you like me to go? I can squat. Everything has just gotten significantly better. 430. 431 to 436. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
Copy machine!
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere. I know we're getting somewhere. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my toes. My tootsies, they're crinkling. 417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419, 419, 419. Where is that? 419. I'm here. I'm on your desk. How do I get up here? Let me up. Wait. Up. Up.
Yes!
Yes!
This is great!
It's fantastic!
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that.
I'm on the desk!
Keep it up. Go
yes,
give me a few clicks on door 416.
I can do that. I'm twerking on a desk. 416. Where are we going? Where are we going? 416. Where are we dropping? Click me!
We've almost got it!
I can feel it!
Now the copy machine. Do that one again!
I have to go to the copy machine. This is the most important mission I've ever been on in my entire life. Copy machine. Copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes!
Yes!
We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
See.
Really now? What were you thinking?
I feel good. I was so genuinely into that. Yeah, sure, I'll hydrate. What the hell is this game? Is this what I'm into for the whole time? That was fun. I liked that. That felt good. Back's aching? Okay, I'll also stretch. If that's what the entire game is like, I'm gonna fucking love that. I was so into that. If there's one thing I can do, it's go on a mission where my only job's to take meaningless orders. I can do that. Okay. See, and he said clicking on random things around the office. Oh. Wasn't gonna change anything. Can I turn you on? Are there other computers to turn off? Are there things to touch? I like to touch things. There's papers all over the place, though. I feel like this game is too intuitive to not have done something to room 420. Interesting. Ooh, computer, turn it off. Wonderful. We're saving batteries. We're saving power out here. Okay. Number 1, Dad. It's too early for this. I'm having a great time. Yes, an achievement did pop up. Am I supposed to know what it was? Hang on. Is it important that I know what the achievement was? Okay, so I got 2 achievements. I got one called 430, which is click on door 430 5 times, and I got get your first achievement, which is awarded for getting any of the other achievements. So, I have no idea what exactly it means. Hi, Bird Nerd. Welcome in, mate. Oh my god. I can see. Okay, I can see the achievements. Let me go see the achievements. I want to go see the achievements for this game. Beat the game. Test achievement. Please ignore this. Welcome back. Quit the game and start it again. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Can you? Is that why? Like you really can't like jump in this game? Commitment. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. What? There's one that just is the number 8. There's one that's the speed run. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes and 22 seconds, not including load times. Settings World Champion. Set all setting sliders in the menu to all of the available numbers. I'm gonna do that. And then super go outside. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. You know what? Alright. Understood. I understand. Okay. We're gonna resume the game. Turn this computer off. Okay. Which one is the settings that says to like you can jump? Yeah, jump. It's space. I'm pressing space. Like it doesn't seem to matter. Here, I thought this was gonna be a horror game. I have no idea what's going on. This game really does feel like it's in a silly, goofy mood. Okay. This is the way I came from. I need to go find whatever the fuck the office, like, meeting room is. And make sure all the computers are off. Because now I'm dedicated to this. Okay. I don't like the sound of my khakis rustling. I hate Mondays. Oh god, it's millennial core. Uh-huh. I didn't know that it was specifically 430. I didn't know I just, like, managed to accidentally click on the door that, like, I need to click on 5 times. Okay, so that's not that room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why the fuck did that scare me? Okay. So, listen, I know I said that I have a fun time taking orders, but there's a difference between that and just doing what I'm told. And I'm not famous for doing what I'm told.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Makes sense to me. That computer is on. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. The computer's on. I have to turn it off. I have to turn it off. Employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, yeah, I can just stand here. I can just drink it all in. That's fine. I can just stand here and drink it all in. This is... Oh, God.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yeah.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
Very worth it. I'm having a good time. Also, I'm sorry I am wearing khakis on not khaki Sunday. I deeply apologize.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Listen.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yeah, the apocalypse happened because my personality is shit. That's entirely true. I would believe that 100%. That's just...
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
You sure?
But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Nut. Listen. I get that the game's trying to send me a message to move on, but I feel like this is the kind of game to, like, dick me over. Should I stay? Should I stay? Should I stay? How long should I stay? How long is too long? This is a really good room, and I'm really enjoying it. But the question is, how long? Redeem to hydrate? You sure bet I will. Right here in the employee lounge. Stay and enjoy the comfort of the break room? Yeah, no, good room. Yeah, this is a good room. Drink water? I just did. You know what? I can even take a sip of my coffee. Here in the break room. Me, you, break room, coffee. Chat, how's your day doing? 15 minutes? The narrator underestimates you will do everything in your power to spite them. Okay, hang on. Some people are definitely, like, metagaming this. Are you telling me, metagamers, that if I stay in this room and do nothing for 15 minutes, something will happen? Because listen, if there's one thing I am, it's fucking dedicated. I'll do it. I'll do it. Is the clock getting louder? I would jump to try and hit it, but I can't. Tuck, tick, 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 tuck. Okay. Is there actually something that happens? Is there actually something that happens if I stand here for 15 minutes? Metagamers, somebody, tell me. Tell me. Those, you guys are my eyes and my ears. You guys are my power. I can sit and talk for 15 minutes and keep you all entertained. That's what that's what I'm asking, Z. Somebody needs to tell me. Somebody needs to tell me. Does something actually happen if I stand here for 15 minutes? Because I'll do it. I'll do it just to spite God. I woke up this morning, and that's somebody's fault, and I'm gonna make it everybody's problem. Not a pro gamer, can't wait. Hey, listen. I can totally wait. The question is, do I actually do it? Do I sit here and just talk with you guys for 15 minutes? Oh god, my view count will go down. Oh god, my retention rate. My retention rate is plummeting. I can feel it. I can feel it in my titties. Ah. I haven't seen it, but this game is likely to do something like that. See, and that's the thing. It was telling you to wait, and sometimes it's worth it, and sometimes it's not. Xander, why do you want to spite God? Listen. 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 This door. This door calls to me. This door, it speaks to me. Do you hear it, chat? The door? Do you hear the door? Do you hear it speaking to me? That threshold that says, oh, just walk right on over. If you just walk right on over the threshold, the game will continue. Yes, right? Yeah, the game will continue going on, and you won't have to worry about being in this big blue room and with its coffee cups on the carpet. Who keeps coffee cups on a carpet, by the way? Do you know how dangerous it is to keep a coffee cup on the carpet? Because if I kick that over, it's not just hard wood. I can't just wipe it up with some bounty paper towel or something like that. No, this is carpet, and that's coffee. That's going to leave a stain. Look, there's already a ring on the carpet. You've already left a stain on this nice blue carpet, and you're gonna have to be the one to clean that up. Okay? Because I'm not going to get it out of the carpet. That's a stain. Coffee stains, and this is a really nice carpet. And we can't just, like, rip up that one little piece and replace it. No, we'd have to recarpet this whole thing. Look, you're not even the first person to do it. Look, this one's just lucky that this coffee cup is empty, because if this coffee cup would have had coffee in it, do you know what kind of stain this would have produced? How do you even put a coffee cup in that position? If you're sitting in this chair, putting a coffee cup in that position is the most useless thing for you to do, right? If I'm sitting in this chair, how am I supposed to reach my coffee? Like, oh, hello, sir, sorry, let me walk around my chair, squat down, and pick up my coffee that I just happen to leave behind my chair whenever I do something. Yes, no, that's where I like to keep my coffee, because I have double jointed shoulders. I'll just snap my arms backwards and grab my coffee off of the floor. Let me just do that instead, right? No, that's just not what this is for. See, and people are out here leaving their manila folders everywhere, and look, there's work being left here. I can't even get to it. I totally can get to it. I can stand on top of the fucking tables. I'm a god. I'm taller than all of you. Hello? That was a noise. Look. Listen. I don't even have a corporeal form. I'm standing on top of a plant. Can you stand on top of plants? No, because you haven't stood in a room that's just blue for 15 minutes. See, the thing is, if you just float, if you just feel the energy of the world in your soul and then just leave your corporeal forms behind, you can just stand on top of plants like I do, because I'm superior to you in the majority of ways, and all of the majority of those ways include my ability to remove gravity. See, this is why it's so easy for women to go through life, because they just don't experience gravity in the way men do. So when they go to the gym and lift weights, they don't actually feel anything, because women just, don't experience gravity. It's one of the many reasons that life is just so easy for women, and they play it on easy mode. Anybody else want some coffee? Hi, Oblivion. Can you stand on top of plants? Poison ashes. Thank you for 10 bits. See, but the thing is, those 10 bits aren't going to get me anywhere in life now, are they? No, those 10 bits won't get me out of this room, and that's really the only thing that matters, isn't it? See, I want to come down, see, and explore the rest of the room, but the thing is, I don't know how I got on top of this plant, and to be entirely honest, I have the fear now that if I get off of this plant, I won't ever get to be able to get back on the plant. You see, that's one of the things that holds us back in life. We get so comfortable in the places that we exist, like on top of plants. We get so comfortable in those little niches, and we're afraid to step out of our boundaries and step into something that scares us, like stepping off of plants, but therefore, we never actually get anywhere in life. You can't progress in life if you don't get off the plant, but you're just so comfortable in the plant, and you worry, if I step off the plant and I try something new, will I ever get on the plant again? Will I ever be able to levitate on top of another green substance again, like I'm standing on top of this leaf right now? But no, you don't know if you'll be able to. And if you knew you'd be able to, it wouldn't matter as much. And so the jumping off of the plant, or the jumping off of the cliff, and not knowing if there's a net underneath, or if there's going to be a couch beneath your plant, is the scariest part of life now, isn't it? See, we go through life thinking that everything around us is going to be plants. We have to jump from one safe plant to the next safe plant, floating on top of leaves like a Mario character. But the thing is, you have to go away from the plants. You have to jump off the leaf and land in the dirt, and only then are you going to experience life. You're going to try new things and discover things about yourself that you never thought you knew, because people are like geodes, right? You have to crack a geode open to see what's inside of it, but if you can't see what's inside of it, you won't know how important it is. We're all just these little disgusting, dirty, grubby rocks in the bottoms of rivers, but you have to crack us open, and to crack us open, you have to throw us off of leaves. We have to take risks and take chances and break. Xander, get off the plant? All right. One small step for man, one giant leap for plant kind. See, and the thing is, now standing down here from the view of not on top of the plant, it really makes you feel differently, because up on top of that plant, right, I felt so high up in the world. I felt like I was above the world, like I was somehow above the law, like I was above the theoretical physics of gravity, like somehow I was more important than I was. But the fact is, I wasn't. I was just standing on top of an office plant, and if you look at it from down here, that office plant isn't so tall, but when you're up there, it feels like your head is in the sky, right? It feels like you're bumping up against the clouds, and you feel like maybe there's no way you could ever get down. I mean, like, you're so high above anything you ever thought you could do, because the view looking down feels like you're so high up. But when you're on the ground looking up, it really all doesn't look that high up, which is why we can stand down here and look at the people above us on the corporate ladder and think, you're not that high above me. But the people on the corporate ladder are looking down and looking at these people like, you're so far below me. And that's why the perspective is so different. Breathe. I can do that. Thanks for the dare. You know, I think we're all plants inside. I think somewhere deep inside of us, we're all office plants. You know? Look at this plant, right? Look at this plant, okay? In this tiny little corner of a room, and look around. Look around this room. Do you see any windows? Yes, one. And that window is completely blinded off. It's on the complete opposite side of the room. Do you see? This is symbolic. It's on the farthest space, as furthest from this plant as you can get. It's not just on the other wall. No, it is corner to corner, as far from this plant as you can physically get. This plant doesn't belong here. This plant belongs outside. That tiny little semblance of dirt inside of a pot is not enough to live. It can't breathe in that pot. It is being contained into something it's not meant to be. It's been taken out of the habitat that is natural for it and makes it happy and helps it grow. And it's been transplanted in this tiny little office where we're all supposed to fit inside these white windowless walls and these low ceilings and these goddamn buzzing fluorescent lights. See, that's the way it's supposed to be. Like, we're supposed to be outside of all of this, but they just want us to all be these nice little potted plants, because you can't just pick up a person and just transplant them anywhere. No, they have to grow in their natural habitat. You can't just pick up a plant like this and transplant it into an office. Plants don't thrive in offices. Neither do people. People don't thrive in offices. I wouldn't thrive in an office. I don't know if you would thrive in an office. Everybody has somewhere and something that they thrive in, right? And you have to find it. You have to find what dirt you are. But you can't just transplant yourself. If you're meant to do art, you can't just pick yourself up out of the art world and transfer yourself into some kind of horrible world where you're supposed to just do office work day in and day out and just hope that maybe somehow you'll get used to this, that somehow you'll fit in with everybody else and be able to do their jobs as best as they can, and you'll get to act as neurotypical as they do and as healthy as they do. But the thing is, you're a plant. You'll always be a plant in an office. You'll never be a person. You're not going to be a person in an office. You're always going to be a plant stuck in a pot in a place you were never supposed to be, so far from natural sunlight that you can feel yourself withering away and your leaves are all drying over and crisp and brown, and you think, right? The thing is, it's a fake plant. It's a fake plant. See, but at the end of the day, aren't we all fake plants, right? We're all just mimicries of each other, you know? The thing is, maybe, what defines a fake plant from a real plant? Maybe this plant is plastic. It's a plastic fern, I'm sure, of some sort. Maybe this chair is fake. What defines a real chair, huh? Is this a chair just masquerading as a chair? Maybe it's not actually a chair. Honestly, is anything actually a chair? It's just pieces of wood with upholstery over it, just pretending to be a chair, being used like a chair, being told from the day that it was born that it was supposed to be a chair, but isn't that the problem, right? We're all just fake ferns transplanted into offices, told that we're supposed to be like real plants. But are we really plants? No. Are we really chairs? No. I'm a collection of pieces of board and wood with upholstery stapled to me and told that I'm supposed to be a chair. And every time I tell everybody, no, I'm not a chair. I'm more than a chair. I'm supposed to be something different. They just staple the upholstery onto me a little bit harder, and they're like, no, get back in your place. You're an office chair. But see, what really makes an office chair and not a fake office chair, right? Who determines what's a real chair and what's a fake chair? Who determines what's a real plant and a fake plant? We're all just pretending to be something, aren't we? All of us inside are this unique individual type of person, but we all just staple this upholstery and the fake plastic leaves to ourselves and just think, oh yeah, no, this is what I'm supposed to be. Everybody's telling me I'm supposed to be a plant in an office in a pot, and so I'm gonna put on these fake leaves and cover myself in fake dirt, and I'm gonna be the best damn office fern I could possibly be. But the thing is, you're always going to be a fake fern. You always were meant to be a fake fern, you know? You're never supposed to have been the real thing, because if you were the real thing, you would die. Maybe that's the important part, huh? Maybe it's better that it's a fake plant, because the thing is, if it was a real plant, it would die. Yeah? A real plant wouldn't survive here. No real plants could survive in a barren wasteland like this. There's no people around. I'm sure not going to water this plant. Are you going to water this plant? Nobody would probably water this plant. So at the end of the day, if this was a real plant, it would die. So it has to just pretend that it's a plant. Because the thing is, they kill all the real plants. That's the problem. Every once in a while, a person comes around and they actually are a plant. A real, living, breathing, actual, thriving plant. But the thing is, those plants, they're not surviving. They're not thriving. They're probably going to die in this environment. And so instead of actually praising and caring for and loving for the real plants in our lives, we get these fake plastic office plants and we put those up and we go, look, I have a living thing, it's green and it brightens up the place, but it's fake because I don't care enough to actually take care of a living thing in my life. Redeem a hydrate, I can do that. You know, we're all gonna die one day. Anyways. God, I fucking hate vending machines. Can I be real? Vending machines never have the fucking thing I want. $1.25, that's obnoxious. Also, who builds a room like this? This room is just shaped fucking obnoxiously. I mean, really, what exactly is the point of this, eh? What is the point of this? This looks like one of my Minecraft rooms when I build a Minecraft room just slightly wrong, and it would be one block up, because underneath here I'd have designed some stupid thing that I designed with, like, planks for some fucking reason. Hello?
Plant.
Ah, there's a poll going on. The poll says, sir, please, and the options are, this is a Wendy's. It's just a plant, man. King, breathe. Why? And are you okay? The thing is, I don't know. Am I okay? What defines okay, you know? Again, what is with this place is all just white and barren. But there it is. Do you see it? I almost forgot what the color yellow looks like. I've been surrounded by nothing but blue for so long that I almost forgot what warm colors are supposed to look like. And there it is again. That goddamn threshold. If I could just step right on over that threshold. If I could just step right past it, yeah? If I could just jump over it. If I could just barrel roll past it. I'd be free of all of this, huh? I'd never have to think about office plants and carpet spills and ticking clocks and vending machines. If I could just get right over that threshold, I'd be free, and I wouldn't have to think about this anymore, and I would be totally fine. You know, I'd be safe. I would be totally safe, and I would never have to come back into this room, and I'd never have to play this game again. Honestly, I could probably end stream and be done with my entire life. I could just be happy again. You know, happy is something I haven't felt in a while. Look at this notepad somebody forgot. What if they had written something important on it? How do you even keep a notepad like that in your pocket? That's probably why it fell out of your pocket. This probably wasn't in somebody's pocket. They were probably carrying it around. It was one of those situations where you, like, carry it into the break room to have lunch, and then you set it down, and then somebody else is like, hey, come over here and look at this coffee thing. You wander on over to the coffee thing, and then by the time you get the coffee thing, you've completely forgotten about the fact that you left your notebook over here. Also, it's been 15 minutes. I've been watching the clock. It's officially been 15 minutes. I think it might be time to go. I don't think anything happens. At this point, I've put too much time and effort into this. I think it might be time. I can feel it calling to me. You know, like the call of the void. Whispering that there's something better just beyond this barrier. Just beyond this tiny step, and see, like, it's just such an easy step. Everybody says, just go through it, you know, just walk through the door, just leave the break room. But what if the break room's all I know, huh? What if the break room's the only place I feel safe anymore? What if I don't know how to be happy anywhere else except for this goddamn break room, and I've been waiting for this thing that people thought that would be real and nobody even knew was real? It was just waiting on this chance. It's always this just chance. That everybody in the world could stand in this room and wait and wait and wait and hope for the chance that maybe they'll be the one to make it. Maybe they'll be the one that the narrator speaks to. But no, it never is. And that's my TED Talk.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room
It's an alright
and
room.
took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Yeah. How are you guys liking the Stanley Parable? It seems like a pretty interesting game to me, but it doesn't seem all that deep. Nah. The narrator said to go left, but man, I'm really not that into that. What's this? Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. I don't know what I've been lying about. I'm trans. I don't know. I'm gay. I'm autistic. Everything I do is out on the fucking table. What do you want?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I've been told that before. Rude. It's just like a factory. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, I died. Oops. Listen, I was given the option and the ability to kill myself, so I did.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, shush.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah. What's over here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That's usually true, yeah.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who the fuck is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Her?
She's been waiting.
Her? Is he holding somebody hostage? What is going on? Hello? I'm trying to save you, Ollie. Trust me. There's nothing I'd want more. See, the thing is, people who are trustworthy don't have to say the words, "You can trust me." Well, whatever this void is, can't be worse than the break room. Yeah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. if you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No. No. No.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I don't know.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double-check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long.
Sorry.
If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Oops.
It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
No.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Okay.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Why is that a
For
Cheerios
example,
food?
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Hi, Rupert.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Oh.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Okay.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Oh.
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
No, that's far too
Do
many.
you make more than 8? Less?
Usually less.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
I agree.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Danger. Danger everywhere. Dude, this fucker no-clipped into the wall. You did talk for 15 minutes straight about how everyone is a plant. If you stand on one, you were an actual god. Also something about gravity, but that's just too much. Listen, first of all, that font for the word choice was in the Cheerios font, and that bothered me. Second of all, yeah, that's a really cool thing about the world, and it's one of the things that keeps me happiest is the fact that I am materially insignificant. I am incredibly and entirely insignificant in the course of human history from the time that the world was born until the time that the world explodes. The fact is, I have never mattered and I never will matter in any way that will ever affect the stars, the cosmos, the turning of the planets, and therefore, what does it matter? Make choices, have fun, do whatever the fuck you want. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm no more significant to the passage of a star than fucking Abraham Lincoln or fucking, Cleopatra. I don't know. None of us actually matter at the end of the day. The world's gonna die eventually, and so are you. Get used to it. It's a good thing. It means that all your mistakes are fucking insignificant and that you can just move past them. Stop dwelling on them. They don't matter. Oh. Listen, as someone with ADHD, this game is a little bit too much fun. I don't want to go through the door. He told me to go through the door. That's the first time someone has thought about it like that. That's pretty interesting. Listen, I don't know. Alright. Okay. I'm being led back this way. Wait a second. P.1. 432. Interesting. Alright, I guess we're going back across.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
No, let me die.
That would make no sense at all.
Let me die.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Oh, it's, let me out. Let me out. I want to kill myself. In a video game. In the video game. In the video game. Let me die. Let me die in the video game. Ah, what's the fun? Rude. Can you jump? No, I'm trying. I'm trying. I cannot jump. Alright, well. A2. Office chair. I don't have a key card. I want a key card. Why are there fucking coffee cups everywhere? Yes. Hello. Oh my god, there's something metaphorical to say about the fact that when it opens a door for you, right? Like when the door automatically opened, I could close it. But once it closes it for you, you can't reopen it again. The universe will open opportunities to you. You can choose to close them and turn away, but the moment the universe closes a door to you, you don't have the choice to open it anymore. And I think that's pretty fucking cool. I wonder if that's intentional. I have to assume that that's intentional. Me testing if there is a fall damage. Me just gonna kill myself real quick. Yeah, exactly. Let's see, where we're going. Fucking clocks. Is that clock right? What time does that say? 5... What, 5:57? 5:58? 5:56, 5:57. I think. That is not correct. You are incorrect, game. God, time moves slowly here.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Okay. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Haha, loser.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, it's the audio is starting to glitch. God, that is so fucking creepy. Plants. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Take a seat in the chair? Yeah, let me take a seat. Put the straps right up my ass cheeks. Just snuggle them up right between the cheeks. Yeah, who arranged the hallways? I don't want to go through the right door. What do I do? What do I do? There's got to be something. Don't self-promo, it's cringy. If you want to hang out, that's cool. There's a difference. Okay. I can't figure out how to do this, so... I guess I'm gonna go to the right, y'all. Yeah, Cyber saying the absolute fantastic feeling of typing every time I touch something. Alright, fine. Okay, I went in the correct direction. Are you happy? Are you happy? The clocks are still fucking wrong. Wait. It's gone forward an entire hour? Now it says it's 6:56. That's also incorrect.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
I have to.
No. No, wait, please. No, wait, please. No, wait, please. Please. No, wait, please. Let me out. I don't want to...
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Then give me a damn reason.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Let me out, please. Let me out, please.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, here's the thing. No. Because the thing is, I respect that you have a great story, but... and I respect that there's a world outside of me, yeah? But the thing is, there's also a world outside of this story, and it's not my job to live through the story that you like. It's like parents and children. Just because you have a plan for what your child's life is supposed to be like doesn't mean it's your child's job to live up to that expectation. It's a child's job to choose the door on the right. It's the child's job to make sure that everything goes...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
No.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. No, he didn't. He didn't.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
No.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
No.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Let me out.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Let me out.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, no, he didn't.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Chat, why are you saying wait a damn minute? Am I missing something? Am I missing something?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
God damn it.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
I'm gonna try
first.
one more time to get through
I'm
that
quite
last
sure
one. I
you'll
don't know
be
if
up
I'll
to
be
the
able to.
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Fuck.
Behave exactly
All
as
right,
Stanley
I get it,
would.
I get it. I'm gonna have to
That
go to the
means
right.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Poison, thank you for the gifted fucking sub. Jesus Christ. You're brilliant. Thank you so much. Alright. I'm gonna go to the left. We're gonna see what happens. Again? Poison, thank you. Jesus Christ. Congratulations, Sunset and Leo. You both have subscriptions now. Thank you. Seriously, Poison. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll head in.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Alright. By quarterly post review, we need more or less reviews. 402 plus 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion of the primary review schedule, but I think it's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net, some sort of child trap. Size of the demographic, teenagers, a lot of percent. Space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. 10, no more bins. Trash cans. 20, oh, 1, no more bins. Trash cans. 2, renaming of the idea. 3, firing of me. Ideas bin. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in conflict with another digital employee like yourself, why do we hire? Remember, it takes 2 people to start a fight, and right now you're both of them? What? What are your dreams for the future? Nature, success, transcend, lunch, travel, football, plant life, charts, mitosis, pollution, less air, hope, spring break, clear skin, metamorphosis, talk radio. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day with no expectation of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. Uh-huh. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside of you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more, and let it ball up inside of you. That makes sense to me. Stripes requires more secondary research. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a stick blue graphic on the header and throw some bevel on the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Yeah, that's fairly right. Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone is unique. You most of all. I don't believe you. Violet James, you're fired? Oh no. We have our new product. Graphs about things and money. Number of slides on the slide. Charts, charts, and slides, slides. Yeah. Profits. What is hot? Profits. Stock market is somewhere in here. What do people want? I don't know. Things, money, money, more money. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Seems pretty high to me. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. I'm begging. Stop, stop, stop. The Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill in, triplicate, and return to your boss application. Okay. Alright, and it goes back around. Cool. Okay, well. Not cost efficient. What? Standard graphs, 40 wide. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Chris, get out of the broom closet. Push for funding. Uh-huh. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire the paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of... And we'll never know. Employee 417, 405, 491, 416, 431, and Jim. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Okay. Alright. Listen. I had to see everything. Oh! He's in the broom closet. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Somebody get my man out. Get my man out. Free my man. I know you're in there. I know you're in there. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't jump. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay. If I walk down the stairs, will anything change? No. Okay. I had to at least try. Uh-huh. Okay. Hello, I'm in the office. Is your computer on? I would like to turn it off. Interesting. Lance.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nightshark 115? Am I supposed to, like, say that out loud? I feel stupid having immediately said that out loud and realizing that... Oh.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Nightshark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
I was gonna say, this doesn't
You
have...
didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
See, I don't think that it doesn't have microphone.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
Oh.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
Shut up.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Yep.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
See, and at first, right, I'm with you guys, and the narrator sounds so sad, but then that switched for me, like in like an instant, in that it went from him being like please, I need you to make this choice, I'm begging you, please, this is so much more important than you know, to when he started saying, I need this, I need you to do this, like immediately, I don't feel bad for him anymore, because that sounds like narcissistic parents again. Like, I need you to do this for me. It's your responsibility. You have to do this for me. I deserve this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Interesting. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try something. Okay, I'm gonna close the game. I'm gonna reopen the game. Okay. Hello, we're back. I got a award for that. I just wanted to do that. Is enter the current time. It is 6:35. 6. I just wanted the award for leaving and coming back in. 6:35. Here we go. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Yeah. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. I figured it's important. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 1200 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. Aww. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. Well, yeah. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. They were. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you beat up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Aww. Aww. Wait, that was like really cute. Wait, guys, can we do that really quickly? Hang on. I want to do that. Hang on, wait. Okay, I know this is annoying. I'm like closing out the game and restarting it. I wanna set it to my favorite time. I'm not setting it to 4:20. My favorite time is like really fucking basic. I'll be real. My favorite time is 11:11. I don't know why, it's just always been my thing. Because 11 is my lucky number. Because I was born on the 11th, and so was my mom and my dad, and my dog, which is just really weird. But so like 11's always been my lucky number. So we're gonna do 11:11. 11:11 p.m. Your favorite time of day? Yeah, it's not my favorite time of day. Holly, you forgot I was live? I'm hurt. It's not my favorite time of day. It's just my favorite number. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. I do enjoy it. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 11:11 p.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 11:11 p.m.? It's 6:30 p.m., so it's not like crazy inaccurate, but it's not super accurate. God, that noise. That noise scratches something in my head. That noise feels so good. We're gonna go like there. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. Yeah, I think it's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it, game. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. Oh. It's good to collect data. I agree. I love data. Data collection is good. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Oh. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. Let me whip a couple new ones up. Okay. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Oh, chat, did we do it? Did we boot the game up again? Should I go back to playing or should I boot the game back up? Do it? Okay, okay. Here we go. We're going on this. I don't know what's up with the void, but I really like the void. Alright, hang on. Let's reload it. There we go. Alright, we're here. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I love that slider noise. I think I had it like here. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. Ah, that's so funny. Yeah. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Oh, I see. Oh, oh, hello? Oh, yeah, That's the number 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. I just like the noise of the slider. Ooh. Why am I having so much fun with this? Okay. Confirmed. Which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Akuboinkle, Akuboinkle, or Scrumptish. I like Akuboinkle, but Scrumptish is just better, so I'm gonna do that. Please don't adjust the slider. He said please, and I like the I like the geeky void. Fine. Do you know what time it is right now? Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What time? What is time anyway? Well, it's a made-up human construct that we use to help measure the passing of time, specifically to like perform specific meetings and for gatherings. Before we had time and the passage of time that we have now, it was actually just usually measured by the placement of the sun or the moon in the sky. But when we started having more civilized like communities in which we would need to all be able to get together at the same time, we had to come up with like a communal way to be able to say like we have to be here at this time. So we couldn't just be like, oh, get here when the sun is like halfway up the sky, because then everybody would interpret halfway up the sky as slightly different. So we had to come up with like a communal, like worldwide way so that everybody had the same thing set at the same time to be like, this is when you have to do it. Which is why originally there was just like big clocks that were in like towns, because not everybody had access to a clock, because there wasn't such thing as like the atomic world clock before then. But it was quite interesting. But it's humans just made it up so that we could meet each other. It's just one of the silly little fun human things that humans do to be friends with each other. No. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yeah, I have secrets. Oh. Yes? Are you okay? Will you come back to visit me? Of course. Yeah. I'll be back. Oh no, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Wait. Okay, one last time. Last time. I have to go back to him and let him know that I'm still here. It's okay. I'm here. Hello? 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 Boyd? What time is it? You don't give me an option. Does anyone really truly know? Like I said, not really. Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. Well, yeah, that's kind of the thing. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. I guess. Sure, I've adjusted all the game's settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? Most other games, to be honest. It's just what I do, like a day job. Oh. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyways. You won't have me here when the game starts next time. But that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? Not really. That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little more time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Bye, Void. No. See, but the thing is, at least for me, video games aren't meant to be played alone. That's why you guys are here. I was tired of being alone. So now we have a goal. Find the Void. Alright. I'm going on a mission.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
It sure is.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Alright, let's skip this.
Employee number 427's job.
Alright. Achievement unlocked. Welcome back. We are back. Okay. I'm going to be a good Stanley. I'm gonna be a good little Stanley, and I'm gonna follow all the rules. We're gonna follow the rules. Okay?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Gotta follow the rules.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I sure did, because I'm a good little Stanley who does his job. Good little Stanley doing his job. Hello.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yep.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh my gosh.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But there's supposed to be someone in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
But
no reason to still be here.
You're right, but I'm having flashbacks to a very different type of room. And I don't like the sound of the lights.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Listen.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yeah, okay, so the thing is, some people aren't ready to be out of the closet, you know?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Because?
Why?
I don't know.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
So am I. I don't have much of an explanation. Some people just aren't ready to come out of the closet yet, okay? And I think that's totally fine. Happy Pride Month.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Yeah.
But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But what if the void was
I
in
never
here?
would have thought to mention it.
Well, I would have. It was written on one of the whiteboards that there's supposed to be a man in this closet. But now I'm in the closet. I'm...
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Is there a broom closet ending? Really quickly, I need to change my settings because I don't like that my controls have changed, and I would like this to... Okay. That's better. Okay, what am I doing in here?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
True. Yep, drugs and hookers. It's my thing. Yep, oh yeah.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yep, that's what happened.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yep, I'm dead.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Uh-huh.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Oh, so I guess I've died. Who wants to come take over for me? Who wants to come be the human that will understand all of the narrative tropes in video game making so that the beautiful irony about this game is not lost? Rumi? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have Rumi come play for me. I think Rumi's taking a nap. Yeah, Ollie, you do it. Ollie, come play for me. Alright, let's go.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Okay. Poison. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I suppose I'm Xander number 2 now. I guess he's just gonna go with the fact that I'm a... Oh wait, go back in? That's a great idea. Fantastic plan.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, well, I think we've done all there is to do here. I'm standard number 3 now, so, yeah, I don't know, man. Ooh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Eat my toes, I'm going downstairs. I can read that. It says hi. There's a little drawing on it with cactuses. It's in black and pink ink. I want to know what that says. Fire hose.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I hate that you
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Good question.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh, good.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Oh.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Good question, Stanley.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Yeah?
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
Good question.
the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Yeah.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
True.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
That's valid.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Oh, yeah.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Except
Did
it
the
isn't.
voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Okay.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Good way to wake up.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Excuse you?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Okay.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Oh my God.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She didn't even call an ambulance? Or like a police or someone? Oh. Okay. I feel like I've somehow found 2 endings now. Void Man, I'd like to set the time. Are you in here?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, she literally said, "Ah, yes, I'm better than this dead man anyways, off to work." She realized how lucky she was to be normal. Man, I genuinely, it sucks because the reality is so many neurotypical people look at neurodivergent people and think that. Like, so many people look at people like me who like struggle, right? And they'll be like, "Oh man, I'm like that poor person who's clearly struggling with a mental breakdown right now. I'm so glad I'm not them." Like, yo, the fuck? Go to the left room through the break room and jump off the lift onto the catwalk? Sure. Yeah, I'll try that. Okay, we're making a run for it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Hey, Mooshroom, it's been a minute. I'll do that eventually.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, I see.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Shut up.
Someone you've forgotten.
What? Really?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Kind of,
Why,
yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
No.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No. I gave you a chance and you've done nothing but do bad things. Stop closing doors behind me. Let me in. Two 4P, 2B5.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
See, great advice. No. I need a key card. This is like 3 doors now that I've seen key cards. No. Fuck you.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
You misunderstood, bitch.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
Eat my
door.
ass.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
I
Well,
do.
don't let me stop you.
I won't.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Yep.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
No.
Skill trees?
Yeah.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Should I? If he didn't want us to see, why would he create a door? That doesn't seem very smart. Yeah. Poison wants health, I will do that. Yeah, you're right. It's the toxic parenting again. Look at everything I created for you. You know? Yeah, what happens if we just don't go through that door? Oh, we just get forced over here anyways.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Chat, what should we rate it? Do we give it what do we give that new experience? I need a 1 through 5. What do you think, chat? Everybody has immediately said a 3. All right.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
Okay.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Sure. Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Ooh. Ooh. Cool. I love this kind of stuff. Skipped the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. Oh, yeah, I'm fairly low down. Cool. I am objectively the last. That's cool. Why not ask some friends for help? Oh, that's stupid. Friends list empty? That's also accurate. 98.9% of players are more attractive than Stanley. This is your superior. A dead rat is objectively... Wait, how long does it take you to get the correct door? Yeah, okay. Well, listen. I don't know what to tell you. I love these kind of stats, though, right? Oh. Like, those are, like, some of my favorite kind of stats. Like, I would love to see how many actual steps I take in, like, a thing like this. I'm gonna walk through this one this time. I'm gonna see what it looks like.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Should we give him an actual opinion, or do we stick with 3 and piss him off? No one gives a shit about the right door, exactly. Finn said a 5, someone said another 3. Are we saying another 3? We're just trying to piss him off? Alright, chat looks like we're pretty determined on 3. Let's go.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh, okay.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Sweet, yeah.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Go ahead.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Sure.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Emily, this one's for you. Shout out to Emily. Fuck that baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I did it for Emily.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
I don't think it was.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Sure.
Let's see.
Let's play Call of
What do we
Duty.
have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work.
Solitaire?
Let's give it a shot.
We could play Pong. We could play Cards Against Humanity.
Aha! Fascinating.
This
What do you
Firewatch?
think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Is this Firewatch?
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
That's not what Firewatch is.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Are we just playing Firewatch? What's happening? Why are we just playing Firewatch now? I mean, I've never actually played Firewatch, so sure, let's play. God, it's so pretty. It's very loud, though. Interesting. Okay, well, just going on an adventure, I suppose.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
Is this just an open world?
It is. It's an open world game.
Sweet.
Good God, quickly, block it off.
No, wait, no, oh God, no.
Thank goodness, Stanley, what a close call.
Aww.
You nearly wandered off into that thing, that big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any...
Oh, come on.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
Please.
We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
We're quite literally in the
Okay,
woods.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
I like open world
Preferably
games.
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No.
Okay, I think this will be just the
I
thing.
still can't jump. Okay. Hello?
Wonderful.
FIFA?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Rocket League?
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Rocket
Stanley,
League.
if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
That's the goal, buddy. I can't jump. I can't jump.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
It's Rocket League.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I'm seeing
soccer.
that there's a ball of some kind back here.
Give me
Is
the
this
ball.
game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Give me the Rocket
We
League.
shall run the bases and do a touchdown together?
No.
Yes, I think surely we must.
No.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Give me the ball. Yeah, ball. Ball, 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 ball. Yes, give me the ball, 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 give me the ball. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Big ball. Make a goal. I want to make a goal. I love that noise. Big goal.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yes.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
It will.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Give me more balls. Yes.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Yes.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop.
Lots of balls.
I simply have to have more. I'm
More, please.
insatiable.
More balls, please.
More balls.
Yes, more, please. Balls. Big ones. Guys. It's balls, big ones. Yes. There's so many balls. Life doesn't get better.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Uh-huh.
Is this a real video game?
Uh-huh.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No, wait.
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
Nope, I'm killing
Besides,
myself.
you need someone like me to
Bye.
set boundaries. Hold on. What are you doing?
Killing myself. He took my balls away.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much.
He took my balls. What is life without... Oh, hello. Hey, it's Matty Cakes. Thank you so much for following. Welcome home. Glad you found your way here. Well, he said I can't write a story without him, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure I can. I don't need his help. Hello? Hello? I don't like how quiet it is. It's stressing me out. Where am I? Hello? What is going on? It is so dark, I cannot see shit. Where am I? It's just rooms. There's just so many rooms. Is this the back rooms? Am I playing the back rooms now? Ooh, light. Computers. Void Boy, are you out here somewhere? Hello? Hello? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. 'Cause the vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that it planted in my brain still remains beyond the sound of silence. Oh.
I wonder what he found.
Not much.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
The back rooms.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
Darkness?
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
I don't need you.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion.
Oh, fuck
That's
you.
who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
Not to me, bitch.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. very soon.
Oh, I see.
I can wait.
Oh, can you? So can I, bitch. You can wait. So can I. I spent 15 minutes in a break room. I'll wait however long you want me to. Oh, I'm back. Alright. Can I, like, type anything into this? No. Still can't jump.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Well,
what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
alright. I've done that. I guess now I should... What paths have I not done yet? I should actually, like, listen to him. Like, I think it's, like, the first door on the left or whatever.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Uh-huh. And then I took... Hello. Poison, hello.
Take $1. I have to go sadly.
Oh.
Have a great stream. Do crime and sub with Prime if you can. Have a lovely day, Xander. Hope you like the game.
I love it. Thank you so much, Poison.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep, okay. Boss's office. Let's go. Let's actually do this thing. Alright, boss's office. Oh, this is different. This is not... No? No.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Yeah.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
There's gotta be a secret for this. There's gotta be, like, an incorrect code I can put in that will give me something more interesting. What do you think?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Two, 8, 4, 5.
6, 9, 6, 9. And what else is gonna what could it be?
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Well, I guess this works. It's 8675309. It's 8675309. It's all very dark in here. Down we go. Oh, we're actually, like, doing a thing.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Indeed.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
Oh, yes.
as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Good question.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alrighty. Well, I'm here now. Go back up? Sure. Just...
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Great question. Yeah. Yeah, just right back up.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Alright. Xander, it's raining? I love it. I love rain. Can I go, like, up?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Hey, man, I'm just a storyteller by nature.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Eat my ass.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Whee!
I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Chat, what do you think it's gonna be? Is it gonna be the boss's office or is it gonna be the boss's office? Which one is it gonna be? What are we gonna get? Is it gonna be something new? Is it gonna be the boss's office? Oh my god, chat. What is it? Oh my god, chat, I think it might be the boss's office. It is, holy shit.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me.
Yeah, changes
Give
everything.
me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Okay. Oh, we're processing. We're processing. I'm processing. I feel it.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Yep. We're processing together. I'm processing with you. Me and you. We're gonna process through this. Can I interest you guys in some M&Ms?
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
You guys want a snack?
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As
Jack?
before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Oh, are we done processing? Okay. I think we're good. I think we're done processing. Alright, cool. That was good. I'm glad we processed that together, chat. I feel like that was really important for us. Can we get KFC? We have KFC at home.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Yeah.
How did I not anticipate it?
Down we go.
I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that
Yeah.
30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Yeah.
I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it.
It's unanticipated.
That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
Yeah.
A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling
Yeah.
that has grown stale and repetitive.
I agree. For those of you asking if I have non-chocolatey snacks, I also have chips, if you would like some Munchos. And if you're not into like really salty snacks, you want to be a little healthier, I do also have Cheerios. So, eat up, chat. I'm always here to provide for the kids. Whatever snack you'd like, I have. Oh, is he done narrating? Is he done? Is he done? I'm gonna go check out the office one more time.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Yeah.
You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
You're right.
But the suspense,
Uh-huh.
the agony of
Yeah.
waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Ooh, yeah, I like this. This is good. Nice.
There we
slow
go.
elevator ride.
Isn't this so much more exciting? You know,
Yeah.
Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want
I like this.
is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
I agree.
They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces
So
from the
right.
very moment that things get started.
Oh yeah.
But where's the tension?
Right.
Where's the trust in the audience
Yes.
to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story,
Yes.
the characters?
I agree.
Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises?
Yes, the suspense.
To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
I agree.
And it's really all because of you.
Totally.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over.
Uh-huh.
Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there.
You're
You
right.
see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
Yeah.
I want to have to think. I want to be engaged
Yes.
and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it,
I
which is
agree.
why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
Feel alive.
That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition.
Oh, yeah.
You're a role model, you know? People look up to you.
I agree.
Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
Oh.
So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
I'm honored.
Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
I agree.
They really look up to you, Stanley.
They do.
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them.
Thank you.
This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, good, we're here.
Somehow, I was expecting something, but it sure wasn't this. All right.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being. How we did it, the pyramids, and live, the guy who went to Mars. All eyes on Stanley live on stage. The storyteller. Stanley reveals all in his new book. Interesting, yes. I have much to reveal, as you can tell. Oh, this is thrilling. An evening with World Peace Baby. Oh, what fantastic. It's like Cancer Puppy.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
World's first sentient machine. Oh, good. The Stanley Parables Stanley tonight live on stage. Anywhere else I can go? I'd like to go not there. This isn't the boss's office? I know. Yeah, no, you guys are right. Hang on, sorry, you're right. This isn't the boss's office. I think I need a little time to process this. Hang on. Hang on, we're processing. We're processing together. Chat, me, you. I can feel the moment. I can feel us processing together. Chat, I need everybody in chat to tell me exactly what they're feeling right now as we're processing this. Talk to me like I'm your therapist. What does the boss's office mean to you? What does it mean to your life? What does it mean to our relationship as a streamer and his dedicated audience? Hungry? I feel robbed. Are we processing all right? We feel okay. Processing in process. We're processing. Boss's office is like cake. I've never heard a more true statement. You're right. And how does that make you feel? See, I'm feeling a little bit like wall paint. I see what you're trying to say there. The paint on the wall, you're just being used to brighten up someone else's room, when in reality you've been stretched so thin that there's nothing recognizable about you anymore. You are simply the paint on the wall, being watched as you dried and forever taking in the memories of a place, but never being asked, how are you? I'm so sorry that it's made you feel this way. All right, let's go. About to devour a waffle? I could go for a waffle right about now. Oh, Alexander the Great. Sweet. Bad noises.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling. and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
An audience with the dude who came up with pizza. Oh, pretty famous guy. The Lord meet and greet. Oh my god. I want to meet and greet with the Lord. Break a leg, champ. I love the way you ride elevators. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You're too cool. Good luck on stage. Oh god, the fucking noises of those lights make me want to rip my fucking ears out. Alright, up we go. We're going to the stage. We're going to the stage. Alright, here we go. That's so loud. Ah! Fuck. God damn. Oh my god. That noise is not a noise I can listen to. Ow. Sorry about that, everybody. I would not have been able to assume that noise would happen. I apologize. Well. Okay. The bees every time Xander starts to stream, please.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I mean,
what could it mean?
I guess
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, well, we got one of the endings. I don't know what ending that is, but okay. So what endings have we gotten? We got the ending where I'm above like the ground, right? Like right. We got the ending that we're like above the office. We got the ending like that one, the playtest one, where he makes us try different video games. We got that one. I don't even know how the fuck we got here. Not the quirked up white boy. Go down the stairs? I went down the stairs.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I've gone down the stairs. I can do it again. Do you feel like I need to do it again? I feel like I can do it again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We haven't done this room yet.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, I did not. Let's go. You know I have a thing for elevators.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Damn straight.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Nah. Okay, I guess it's left. We haven't... Go lower? That's a good point. Okay, we got the... Yeah, you're right. I haven't done the one where...
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Understood. Yep, we're gonna go this way. That's fine. I'm gonna go...
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah. I'm good. Take your time, dude. Where did the lift go?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right... Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now.
Okay.
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Got it, okay. That's a truck. Uh-huh. Yep. We're going... Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh my god, okay. Alright, so...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Let's
Stanley decided to
actually do
go
what
to
he
the
says.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're gonna do what he says. We're gonna actually, genuinely do what he says. We're gonna get here.
When Stanley... Wait.
What?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
want
Let's
this one.
find the story.
Let me in. I want that one. Let me jump. Why can't I jump? I want to jump. I want to be able to jump. If you just let me be able to jump, if I could just... I want to go in that one. I see. Clock? Void Man, are you here?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
No.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
No, I
Why
like
not?
it here. No, wait, please. Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Okay, to the meeting room. Alright.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yeah, that's worse.
I might be remembering this wrong.
Okay.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Sure. I'm down for that. Yep, hello. Hello. Is the answer 420? What am I missing?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Yep, I feel...
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Yeah, no, the other way. This way. This way. This is the right way. Yeah, no, this is... Yep, I'm gonna find it in here. It's in here. Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Is he losing it?
Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Yes.
You win!
Hey!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Oh, come on.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I know.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I feel like it was.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, well, okay. Well, okay, well.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Well, why can't I turn this computer off? This isn't correct. I know that for a damn fact. But sure, we'll go this way. Alright, everybody, we're going on an adventure. Adventure line time. That is like the definition of not my problem.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Yeah.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
I'm with you.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office,
yes,
is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on.
Not really.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay. Let me just make that not so loud. Also, hello Goofy's Cult. Thank you so much for joining in and for asking the pronouns. Currently I prefer its pronouns, but you can also use he or they. Those are both fine. Next, reset, jump out of the window next to desk 432. Sure. This is great music, guys. I'm liking this a lot. We gotta go over the chair. In this way, around, go up this way, go down. Up the wall. Oh, fuck, up the wall. Around this light. Down. Around this chair. Over this. Question. Good question. Okay, here we go. Up, over, down. Room 7. Up, over, down, across, clock, windows, under the chair, under the desk, 06. 05. Oh my god. Dit. Yeah, we're still going. Okay. This is good music. Good music. This is good music. I'm liking this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where are we going? What is happening? Where am I? What the fuck is happening?
Wait, cut the music.
Okay.
Go back and look at that fern.
Okay.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
I knew it.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Chat. Study the fern. I'm taking a screenshot. Okay, I took a screenshot. Chat. I need you to memorize this fern. Count the leaves. Admire the moss. I knew the ferns. I knew the ferns would come important. I knew it. I told you we're all ferns at the end of the day. We're all just office plants. We're all just office plants. I goddamn knew knew it. Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Yes.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again.
We're
Line,
back.
how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
104.
after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this
601.
anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Aw. Okay, wait. Hang on. Whose window did you tell me to jump out of? Somebody told me to jump out of a window. In, like, a nice way. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Cyber Sketches, you said it, didn't you? Cyber, was it you? Next reset, jump out of the window next to desk 432. Okay. 431. 434, 433, 435.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I can't get out the window. 433? I can't get out of that. I can't... How do I... That's suspicious, but, like, I can't get on... Like, I can't get on the desk to get out of it. Like, I can't. I don't know how. I'm trying to jump, trust me. Hey, it's Ego11. Thank you so much for following. Welcome home. I'm glad you found your way home. Get on top of the desk and squat to get out. I can't get on top of the desk, guys. I cannot get on top of the desk. Providing partitions. Yeah, there's no way to get on top of the desk. I can't jump on top of the desk. And there's nothing that's letting me climb it. This chair just doesn't actually exist. So, alright, we're just gonna keep it going.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
I agree.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Could be.
What do you want our story to be?
I like to...
Go wild. Use your imagination.
I don't know.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Goofy Skull, thank you so much for following. Welcome home. I'm glad you found your way over here.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh, the adventure line's
Stanley,
back.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Okay.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I'm deeply acknowledging this line right now. I want to go up. Up. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. What should our new story... Oh.
Ah, a choice.
Ooh.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
I see.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
But circles.
Another victory for logic.
But circles.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
The confusion ending. Deviate from maintenance room, end up in the monitor room. Narrator restarts the game. First restart. Discover the number 2 or the 2 doors room now has many additional doors. Aimless wandering. Narrator restarts the game. Second restart. The office is now a dead end. Turn around, find another dead end. End up in another building. Adventure line. The fourth restart. Adventure to unexplored territory. Find the line again. Find the narrator's ending schedule. Narrator restarts the game. Fifth restart. Narrator forgets about the previous restarts. Stanley attempts to play the story, but is prevented. Unable to go anywhere or do anything, the game restarts on its own. 6, restart, find the line again, begin following the line, find an identical replica of the office that's begun to deteriorate, attempt to make up a story there. Narrator restarts the game. 7th restart, there's no longer an office, simply black space. Wander in the darkness, find a bookstore, get bored, and leave. Narrator restarts the game. 8th restart, the narrator's gone. After a long time, Stanley dies. You've been playing the confusion game ending for 19 minutes? Okay. So, we're currently on the 4th restart. So now, okay, hang on. I'm taking a picture of this. Quite genuinely, I'm taking a picture of this. Oh, hi chat, I'm taking a picture. Okay. So, we just did finding the thing, and then you're gonna restart the game, and then they're gonna forget about it, and then we're gonna try to play the game, and then we're gonna prevent it, and it's gonna restart, and then we're gonna find the line, follow the line, find a replica, restart the game. Okay, I understand.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Apparently.
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Sure seems to be.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Yeah.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Yep.
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
You don't get a choice.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
Yeah.
Well, who consulted me?
Not you.
Why don't I get to decide?
That's what I've been asking.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Oh well.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Oh.
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So. Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Okay.
So I hope that's where we are right now.
The journey?
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Jesus. Okay. So now, right, okay, it makes sense to say that was the reset. I'm trying to pull up my phone gallery so I can look at my images. Okay. So the game reset. So now he forgets about the restart. I'm going to play the story, but I'm going to be prevented. I'm unable to go anywhere or do anything, and the game's going to restart on its own. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Yeah. I have no idea what is going on. What the fuck? Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Yeah.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Awesome.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Awesome. Okay. Awesome new content. Let's go.
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
New content.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
It can only do good things here.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last,
to
it's
the new
on
content.
to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
All right, new content. I didn't play the original Stanley Parable, so I won't know if it's new or not.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
This is brilliant. This is what I wanted. I inside of this circle I can jump. I'm allowed to jump. I'm allowed to go up. Don't use all of your jumps. Okay, I've got 30. I have 30 jumps left.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I don't know.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
I can use it.
initial impressions of this game are not positive.
I have 30.
It's just elevators and jumping.
30 jumps.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Oh.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
All right. What is this?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. See, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Oh my god.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
Yeah.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Yeah. And yeah, the test achievement is actually there. I don't know how to get it. Oh. This isn't my game. Hello? Somebody took my ceiling.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
That's fucking horrifying. Hang on. Yeah, sure, I'll come to the vent. This is so sus. Okay. We're venting, boys. What the fuck is going on here?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Okay.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Hello?
I call it the Memory Zone.
Whoa.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
This is so
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
This is so cool.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
This is such a good commentary on, like, it's always like that. That, like, every time a game is, like, re-put out, like, everybody's like, oh, it was better back than the original, or, like, whatever. And he's talking about, like, genuine stuff of, like, everyone, like, hypes up this new content. And by the time it's released, everybody's like, it wasn't as good as we thought it would be. Because, like, second doings of things can often not live up to the originals. As pretentious as the narrator is, he's right. Like, that is the way it always ends up being. You'll never be satisfied because you'll never experience it for the first time again. Like, I have never played this game before. I had no idea what it was like, and so, like, I'm experiencing it all for the first time. It's impossible to get this achievement. Don't play for 5 years. I've heard this one talked about. Apparently, there's some people who, like, have just hit, like, they only have a couple of years left or whatever. So, like, it's one of those things that, like, you know, it's interesting. I don't know. It's like you'll never be able to go back and read your favorite book for the first time again, or watch your favorite movie for the first time again, or hear your favorite song for the first time again. That, like, stunned moment of experiencing it for the first time ever is gone. Aww. R.I.P. little Stanley. Bench trio. Is this the Dream SMP? It's the Dream SMP. Sorry.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Aww. I can only imagine how game devs feel when they, like, pour all the time to create a beautiful sequel and nobody cares. Or yeah, or worse, they say that it ruins the original experience. My god, there's so much here. The French? Oh, it's red door, blue door. I was like, what? My god.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Yeah, some people definitely believe that.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
No. I'll be honest, the reviews on this game are so mixed, and some of them are horrible. Like, people talk about, like, it's pretentious, it's trying to be meta and self-commentating, when in fact it's just boring. People are saying it's so bad it's not even really a game. It's just a walking simulator. Yeah.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Yeah. Don't start trying to overpack a game just because a couple people don't like it, man. Not the fucking Steam reviews. Oh, man.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I get the energy, though. This game is titled Thought-Provoking, but you will get the idea. It tries to communicate pretty fast, and then it's just the repeating no choice in games thing over and over and over again. For someone who prefers a non-linear game, the preachiness gets annoying. It's only thought-provoking in the first few minutes. I mean, to a certain degree, yeah, I mean, kind of, yeah. But I think it's more than just, like, you don't get a choice in video games. I think it's further than that.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
I have thought that while playing this.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna have a skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered.
No more listening to me rambling on.
I don't want to push it.
No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here,
I don't want to.
We'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue.
I don't want
to. It goes something like this.
I don't want to push it.
The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture.
I don't want to click it. Chat, do I click it?
Nearly 10,000 years until just yesterday.
Chat,
here and
make a
there,
vote.
forward and back,
Do
and
we
never a
click it or
minute
no?
before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so
Yes.
much more than forever ago? Which is why I
No.
say.
Click
the
it.
story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah
All
blah
right.
blah 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 blah.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your face. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Uh-oh.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh my god.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Oh no.
Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh my god.
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Oh no.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
Bye, bitch. How long is it gonna have been?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
Oh,
I've
really?
had so much time.
How much time?
I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh my
Have you
God.
ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
Apparently.
Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only...
Shut the fuck up. Hello? Narrator? 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 Hello? Well. No. Oh my god. No, that's so loud.
But they didn't understand.
Okay. Oh! No! No, 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 no! Fuck! I was trying to turn the sound back up.